Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kairos yet again. We are in week 3 of the We Like Dota League Season 2, and we got a replay commentary. I'm doing replay commentaries all day, and normally what I've started doing is doing research on teams, doing the Dota buff and all that stuff beforehand, but you guys y'all played last night. I was only able to cast one game live, and I spent so much time doing research that I didn't get all the teams. So all these teams, I have some information, but as I'm looking up the matches, I'm getting spoilers on who wins the match before I even cast it. So I will get plenty of info. I'll do plenty of research after this set of games is casted before Friday night and stuff too. So just a quick little thing we got here. Let's see here. For Slarknado, they really like Luna on Juice. We'll probably see Accuracy on the maiden, or Cryptic might be Spiral of Fetus. He played Shaky the game before this, I believe. Retina Burn might be taking the Luna here, but it's pretty. We got a possible mid win versus a possible most likely a mid Night Stalker. Sheikdo likes to go mid. He's done Night Stalker and Viper the last couple matches. Versus let's see, Hoju and Deathmaster will be the supports on our relative little Aztec priest, so to speak. Ovius is going to be doing the hard carry. His hasn't been revealed yet. Civil will probably be roaming on here, and pretty much made of bans right here, getting a lot of hard carries and roamers out of the way. This kind of when you have Bloodseeker and Spirit banned out, pretty much says you want to play the farm game, you want to play some defense, and meanwhile a lot of hard carries and early game gankers out of play for the Canadians. I believe Slarknado have a pretty decent Zeus player on support, but they're going to get that out of the way. Getting Blood and Zeus banned out, actually. Banning out lots of magical damage too, with Lesh, Zeus, Undy, and such. And last but not least, so we'll probably see either Akira or Cryptic. And either Akira or Cryptic will take Luna. We'll take the maiden going with Luna, and we're going with Retina Burn in the safe lane. We might see the mid wind.
Reserve time.
And last but not least, Slark gets banned out. We're in reserve time finally. Most of these guys haven't used their stuff. Plenty of time to decide what they want to do. Bounty going to be roaming, most likely on Silver Pirate. And another safe lane combo, very defensive safe lane combo. Shaky can do a little bit of everything, but I mean and so can Maiden, but really defensive setup from the Canadians too. It makes me think that it's going to be a pretty decent game in terms of length. Both sides need a lot of farm on their carry, mainly because they're going to be the only one getting. Okay, Aoki. Yeah, Ovius loves Aoki, and that's actually really good. Let's see how many people can. 1, 2, 3 people. 3 people can get an Axe bonus if they keep the farm going. That's pretty damn substantial. And Ember, we might see. So we might see an off-lane Windy and a mid Ember versus a mid Night Stalker. Alright, so Hoju grabbing the Dazzle, Sheikdo grabbing the Night Stalker for the middle. Ovius going to be in the safe lane with Deathmaster, and probably Hoju. He might be able to roam, but we've already got Civil Pirate roaming around. He's probably going to be in the top. We might even see a 2-1-2 for a little bit. Might see Bounty Hunter top. And for Slarknado, Juice is going to be on the Windy, probably mid. No, actually, Cryptic will probably be in mid on the Ember. Survival of Fetus will probably be roaming. Juice can be at the bottom. He'd be in the bottom lane. We got Retina on the Luna. They're going to be keeping her alive for a while. Akira is going to be the hard support. And do we have any smokes or anything to start this off? Doesn't look like it. We do have some dewarding. We got a race going on. Looks like, yeah, Ritner's just getting some vision. In case they go this way, are they going to race for? Just a matter of, are they going to race for the ward spots? Doesn't look like they are. Looks like a pretty safe set. Looks like they want to do some possible ganking, or at least rush the lane, but they're a little late. 30 seconds, really cutting it close here. If you aren't ready to go and smoke and start crossing that river by at least the 30-second mark, you're probably not going to make it in time, at least not the position you want to be. 4 on the bottom for A. and 3 on the bottom for Slarknado, 2 up top. One's going to be doing ward. Yeah, they took a little too much time. Wow, two packs of sentry wards. And Survival getting caught out alone. He's got a Fisher on 3, but it's 1 on 4 right now. His buddies are kind of leaving him going. He got himself on the wrong side of the Fisher, and that's going to be first blood for the Canadians. Easy pick off there. I think they a little miscommunication in terms of what they wanted to do. Juice taking the bottom lane. Opting to just go for stats right now. It's only going to give him about 3 power shots, maybe 4, before he runs out of juice, literally. Juice needs more juice. Right now, already taking a lot of damage in the top lane from that, just shadow walking around with that Janata. Shadow walk in and out. But we do have plenty of sentries. Accuracy is holding on to most of them for now. Dual lane bottom, dual lane top. Actually, a tri-lane bottom with most of the pull action going from Hoju. They're going to stack this camp and then pull it. That's a good setup. All that harass on Deathmaster, making it difficult for him to keep Juice at bay. Plus the power shot that's about to be coming up here. Meanwhile, Sybil content to get levels fast. They're going to have early track hold if this goes well. But they've got 2 stunners in that top lane, and Bounty Hunter does not have a lot of base hit points. Even with 3 branches, he's just over 550. That's pretty low. So he will be probably. I mean, he needs to hang back, or else he's going to get rocked. He comes in with a Janata. Luke Beam firing back. Sybil goes back to the tower, eats a tree. Shadow Walk is looking to Shadow Walk in, but we've got sentries everywhere. First one will go down right in front of the tower. Don't know if they saw it or not, but at least some update. He's probably aware of wards being somewhere in this area. This box right here. Somewhere around there. Because he knows he's down to 2 wards instead of 3. The first set of runes have popped. We've got Haste Rune bottom. Yeah, let's get to those last hits. You guys love seeing that. Wow, Sheetal playing tons of defense. Got 6 denies in the mid against Cryptic and on the Ember. And we have Survival is down bottom. Content to just roam, but man, this harass from Juice is just hellacious. Not really much he can do. Hoju's taking the brunt of that one, and then a power shot's going to hit Obvious. That's not a huge deal, but yeah, they're just going to town. Juice. Oh, Hoju getting caught out by a Fisher on the backside. He can't go anywhere. But they have so much range damage right now that they're going to go ahead and pick him off. Yep. Just right-clicking him down, being a little greedy there with all that harass. You are going up against 3 people with 2 forms of heal. If anybody dies at all on A, I'd be pretty impressed with Slarknado. More impressed with them than disappointed in A, because that just takes a lot of burst damage to get these guys down. They've got 2 stuns, and we're opting for a farming build for Obvious so far. 2 points in the green, nothing in acid spray. And when you have a 1 point, 1 in passive, 1 in something that takes up mana, that allows you to use that one skill that actually takes up the mana a lot more effectively. When you have an acid spray and this, you're going to go through your mana pretty much in just one go, and you won't even have enough for a follow-up combo. So it's pretty much all or nothing. So leveling a passive and then doing a stun or whatnot is almost always a good combo. Like, for example, a little bit more aggressive from accuracy, but he's got the regen to help out with that. But this is pretty standard right here. Extra points in getting the stun and the Luke Blessing going on. Oh, diving deep. Hoju, unfortunately, is getting regen, and he's got his own slight burst heal. Survival just diving in too deep. He's going to get a stun, and then another stun for the cast. Kept him in town long enough for that concoction to get him. That's 2 kills down bottom for the tri-lane. Nicely done. This is not going as well as they'd hope. There's so much heal. They can't get through it. And they can't follow up with the... And now we got Juice low on mana. He's only got 1 power shot left, and that's pretty much it. He's done. Looks like he's going to do a bottle, though. Meanwhile, Obvious, at least the bright side... Yeah, Obvious getting plenty of last hits, and also... What's he doing on... Did you get any of those kills? Oh god, he got 2 of the kills, so he is just taking off in terms of speed here. Taking off. Meanwhile, in the mid, haven't seen much of that, but Sheikdal, so many denies. Unbelievable. And a very, rotating Civil Pirate. Are they going to get Cryptic? He's got the Flame Guard on for the damage, but Civil can just hit the Janata. Janata is a passive, but it's not magical. He's not going to absorb that, but he is going to die to the tower. That's going to give Sheikdal lots of extra gold too. 1-for-1 trade there. 4-1 in favor of A. In favor. Oh god, it's horrible. Okay, so we got one power shot and one shackle available, but so much defense on such a hard farming carry who's already got his Midas at 5 minutes and 3 points in the greed. He's going to take off like a bat out of hell. And Civil trying to dive in there under a sentry again. He tries to get a D ward in. He will get it. Not for taking a Lucan beam in the back. And we're almost set up to the next set of runes. Sheikdal content. Oh, yeah, nice. Why not stack the ancients on the way to your next camp? On the way to your next rune, rather. Nicely done. And illusions, possible gank top. We are halfway through nighttime. He does have his ult to make it last longer, but he's got a full 2 minutes of regular daylight, a regular nightlight, so to speak. However, the points in the Lunar Blessing is going to give her the extra night vision to be able to see him coming a little bit more quickly. So I don't know if this is going to work out if he comes from the front side like this. I don't really see this gank working out for A, but we'll see. That extra vision is just too much help. Nope. And I do believe, yeah, with the Lunar Blessing you will get... she just gets the... She just gets it, but we got a quick rotation back to the mid, and they're duking it out again. Sheikdal clearly dominating that lane, almost 2-1 in both last hits and 5-1 in denies. Really slowing down the levels. Yeah, up by a full level. It was able to roam and come back with nothing, with nothing to show for it, and he's still got a pretty significant lead. He caught up. We did catch up in the levels just now. Actually, no, he's still up by 1, still up by full level and change. And he's gonna dive on Cryptic with the silence, but nope. Flame Guard's up. He's diving into the tower. The illusions were the ones taking those tower hits, so that helped him. That helped him survive. But unfortunately, up top, he got dove on. Civil Pirate does go down to either a dust or another sentry, one of the two. He tracks Retina, or maybe he just got greedy tracking Retina, but yeah, there goes Ember going down mid. The final, I'm surprised he stuck around as long as he did. So he goes back, okay, so he backs off. We've got the 2, 3, 4, he's still got the Flame Guard's about to go down, but he's got so much, he's still got 2 bottle charges, and he didn't take any tower damage, so just getting that fear off, the crippling fear. That's all he needed. He's got a lot of points in Void. That is a 4 second silence. Sorry, 4 seconds, a 4 second slow, 300 damage, plus the extra move speed. He's doing it right. And now Juice and Fetish diving in deep. BC, all that stun and heal is going to push him back, but it looks like, ooh, getting a little greedy there. Hoju almost died, almost paid for it. The Maledict. The Maledict got him. Yep. I only saw it on Survival there. I did not see it on... Oh, here we go again, underneath the sentry. He breaks invis for the track. He really wants a gank up top, and he really should get it. Sheikdal does have his ult. He could rotate, and you've got 2 people being tracked hard constantly. He really wants some help up here. Cryptic haste rune now. Might be able to do his own ganks. Most of his points defensive and flame guard though. Sustained damage and sustained damage plus defense. I'm not going to make him the best ganker, but he's still level 7. Now darkness being popped. Sheikdal does come up top. Here he comes. Akira already been pre-tracked and now a track on Retina. That's track gold for 2. Bonus gold. Popping the ult. And now we have darkness for another 40-ish seconds or something like that. Probably 30 seconds now. 25. Not having much luck down bottom. Not having much luck down bottom at all. We have the Alchemist that's just taken off the Midas. He's almost got a freaking Maelstrom already. Wow, just needs gloves. He's 200 gold, less than that, and then he's set with a Maelstrom and a Midas at 10 minutes. Wow. All because of this tri-lane keeping him safe, because they have dived, they dove multiple times trying to get some opportunities. They've got some strong stuns, but too much defense. Retina getting tracked into the tower again. He survived the last engagement, but he's out of mana. Sybil's going to go ahead and take a Lucan Beam, but he's going to survive it no problem. Accuracy is here with more wards. Going to probably deward this sentry right here. But then again, they don't know exactly where they are. It is a pretty big lane for just one ward. At this point, they're content to probably just hug the tower, get Retina built back up, keep pulling creeps. But now this leaves Accuracy all alone under track. This is dangerous, and Hoju really wants a piece of that up there. Very defensive build from him too. 2 points in the grave, 2 points in the heal. No points on offense, and just most of the offense going to yourself. It's going to Deathmaster. 3 points in the cast. That oh, here we go. Here we go. Sybil diving in. Oh no, trying to solo Maiden, who recently got buffed in the last patch. Her ult is on super low cooldown compared to before. Only 90 seconds, no matter what level, and a little bit of payback for Slarknado right there. But now the mail is done with another 1,000 gold in the bank. I just don't see them having an answer for Ovius right here. I gave him early warning that they didn't even know. He was close enough. Did you see the lightning bounce from the creep all the way into the river? He just happened to be in proximity to that. Whether there was, and they had vision, so it was going to work. A whole party of wards down bottom, but because they've got the ward here, but there's really, do they have a Quelling Blade? They're going to have to call. They're going to have to call Juice over just to deward it, and they need to hurry up and do that before they see. I mean, it was pretty obvious they saw the ward happen right there. So Ember will probably take that out. No Quelling Blade. So Juice needs to get over there and take it out. You want back up top, more tracking. And Sheikdol says, fuck it, it's nighttime. Maybe I'll just wrap around the backside. Sybil, unfortunately, now has True Sight on him from the tower. He's, nope, not quite in range for the Lucan Beam. And wrapping around the backside of the tower, no problem at all. Sheikdol just picks off the support. So get more. Oh, now getting caught by Cryptic, but the damage is just so high at night, and that Void is just so strong at night, 300 damage. But Cryptic's here. He's got his Flame Guard up now. Is he gonna? Yeah, this is Lucan Beam slowing him down even more. But man, he's got that range, slowing him there. Fire Remnant's trying to buy some time. Not gonna work. Sybil is here to get tracking. Ovius has arrived, diving in with so much attack speed and so much regen tank right now. He's just gonna go ahead and take out Fedis under the tower. Fisher's gonna try and buy some time, but no, it's 4-on-1. He's a little late. That's over right there. That's mid tower at 12, mid tier 1 tower, 12 minutes. Not too bad. But considering how ahead Ovius, geez, Mjolnir's gonna be done very soon. It might, no, because it's not on the period yet. How much is that recipe? He needs, wow, he has it. He has Mjolnir at 13 minutes plus Midas. This is just going out the window. Phase Boots still, okay, he's got, Juice has enough for Phase Boots, but yeah, we need to get some more rotations from this this long stunner here. They saw the wards, but they don't have D wards. So, Slarknado getting a little lucky. In that ward's going to probably last his whole duration. Who knows, maybe they didn't notice. But at this point, with Ovius just taking off like a bat out of hell, who needs it? Just bought something. Ah, either an AC. Yeah, it looks like an AC getting built. Why not? And here we go, diving in. Okay, they are going to finally take out that one ward. But that is advance warning. They will probably not get away with a gank at this point. And possible smoke action going on here. Do we have smoke on any of these guys? No smoke, so it looks like just everybody kind of hanging out in one spot. Hopefully they can roam around. Hopefully they can roam into this jungle now that it's the shallow end's being dewarded. But unfortunately, all these creeps are giving him away. Meanwhile, Sheikdol's going to notice that everybody's... That's pretty self-explanatory, but hey, why not? Let's go ahead and see it again. Now, all this vision that they got with the creeps, knowing that there's so many people down here, and there's no tower to teleport to right here, that's an easy pick for... It's an easy pick for Sheikdal with track gold yet again. Even more track gold, and now that's almost an Aghanims at 14 minutes. And that extra unobscured night vision roaming in the jungle. Oh boy, I just don't see an answer at this point. They need to definitely change up what they're doing. Slarknado only with 3 kills to their name. And their main carry is behind 3 others, some of which aren't even carries, and down by 3k. Like 3 times, I should say. Sheikdal diving in, but Echo Slam's going to keep him under attack. We got Cass bouncing off all over the place. Death Ward is down. It's hitting Retina. And that's just too much tank on the other side. They're just plowing right through. They have so much tank. So much tank here. They're just plowing right through. Everybody, and there was so much split damage too. The split damage from everybody, and not having... Imagine, I mean, just having the freezing field would have been able to kill easily 3 of these guys and probably save 1 or 2. But it was a 5-on-4, great rotation by A, and they're going to get another tower for the trouble. And again, Accuracy getting cut off. And another track gold kill for 4 this time. And who knows how many... I mean, there must have been at least... I'm going to say at least 3 tracks from Bounty Hunter on that last fight. So that's even more gold for him. Wow. This is a 12,000 gold game at 16 minutes. We're almost at 1k lead per minute from the very beginning. Now Sheikdal back on the prowl. Darkness back up. Night is almost over though. They've got maybe 20 seconds of natural night. But he's got his Aghanims. Waiting for that to get delivered. This is one of the more fed Night Stalkers I've seen in a long time. Quick stack on that camp. Gonna give Mr. Oh god, AC's already done. Sweet Jeebus. We have an AC and a Maelstrom and a Midas at 16 minutes. His damage is just so high. He's already got, without his ult even in there, he's already doing 73 attack speed.
Yes.
Saving grace for Slarknado is they still have their tier 2 bottom, and well, they still have all their tier 2s. But Accuracy kind of far from his buddies right now. He could pretty much get soloed by Night Stalker at this point. He's more of a roaming medic at this point. It was funny to see the silly builds, medic, bounty hunter. You know, it's just so common now. It's seed in the meta. Now they see three Canadians up top, but no, 4. They're going to dive in. Unfortunately, Sheikdal's so fast that he's just going to pretty much dodge all the damage from the Eclipse, which is now down. Now it's 4-on-2. Track gold for 1 just happened. Possible track gold for 2 as Juice comes in late. He is tracked, but ooh, even turning around to power shot at this point is incredibly risky. Meanwhile, the whole time Ovio was just getting more farm on stacked Ancients. And the track's just going around like crazy. With just Greaves, Civil is almost able to solo their mid or their offlaner. And Wendy's nothing to laugh at. But the Sarn is just so significant right now. Even if he gets low, he's just gonna get massive regen. The Shuriken bouncing off both of them for track, and that's gonna be 2 kills. And he's gonna get saved by the Shallow Grave from Hoju. Nice save there. He didn't actually need it because the armor increase and the extra regen from the Greaves would have saved him, but he literally sold them with support items, sold 2 aggressive roamers. That's how far this is getting out of control. Meanwhile, Ovius, what do you want next, buddy, at this point? It's sky's the limit. You already got something in there? Yeah, you got Demon Edge. MKB. Yeah, MKB for the wind run would be spectacular, and why not have like 80 some more damage? Tier 2 top going down. And now, rotating with a smoke gank, they're probably going to catch the guys in the mid. The creep's giving vision here, retina burn. And, okay, the darkness just hit. They got to know something's up. Cryptic's sticking around way too long. Smoked and everything right here. Does he have a remnant? Yeah, he did have a remnant. Far enough to the tier 2 tower, he was able to get back. Under track, they are going to see where he goes. But meanwhile, Retina he went around the other way, running into Ovius head on. Hard carry against hard carry. He's actually going to go for it, being down 6 levels. and about 13,000 gold. He's going to go for it and immediately turns around. Not to mention he didn't have his ult, but oh, he's probably going to get dove on right here. The Shuriken bouncing off with the... He's going to go for it. Oh man, almost had it. Meanwhile, Survival getting picked off by the other 4 right there. Just free roaming. The hardest carry has to go all the way back to base to heal. Ult was down to begin with. And this is probably going to be a GG push right here. Nothing but, not even a drum to his name. They're so massively outfarmed. This is just beyond. Everybody on A. This is a long time since I've seen this. With just the net worth, everybody on A is more valuable than anybody on Slarknado. Oh, excuse me, you just picked up something, maybe. But I see Hoju just one blast of the creeps, and he's going to get some more gold, and he'll be right back on top. When your hardest carry is still behind their hardest support, whew, that is just brutal. I really just think, let's see. Yeah, there's so much late game for Slarknado that they really needed, and they don't really have the split push opportunities either because they're 5-man roaming deep into their jungle and getting plenty of vision with the track and everything. Juice is not really able to do what he wants, so jungling Windrunner is not the most optimal setup, but that's pretty much all they can do. That's all they can do safely. But even then, the only reason they're not getting completely wiped out right now is because they're doing Roche. They could easily go head on with half their team and still probably win. Now Ags treads, earn, darkness is up. They're gonna dive on the top tower before he can even switch the camera over. More track goal going on Retina. There's so much track goal on this team. Another track kill for 2. And now Cheeto's just gonna pretty much, I'm not gonna say moonwalk because he's Night Stalker, that's pretty bad, but he's gonna go ahead and ult, just a desperation ult, gets mini stunned by the Void. Nothing you can do, that's 3 easy pickoffs. Track gold for 2 multiple times. Just nothing they can do. So far ahead. Hoju could probably solo some of these guys just on pure farm. He could probably solo their supports, no problem. And the tier 2 almost going down. Nothing but, let's see, Cryptic has nothing but phase boots to his name, really. They do push him out. The two of the hardest carries, you know, having to dance instead of just be able to dive on the 2 hard supports seemingly alone, but they know what's up. They know stuff's going on. They know Bounty Hunter and Night Stalker under darkness is just waiting to happen again. And Accuracy trying to get some wards out, but nope, not before he gets caught. Shackle Shock's going to pin Cheek Tail against the tree, but it's not enough. He doesn't even go close to breaking the Aegis. Death Ward's going to finish the job. Survival is not going to make it this game. Definitely not going to be able to live up to his name this game. Actually, it is survival of the fittest at this point because the supports can pretty much take out the carries. So with that being said, we're pretty much a cheat sheet right here. There's nothing they can do. There's a high ground defense chance, but there's just no items. There's nothing. Ovi is now with the MKB. Surprised the Mjolnir took as long as it did to get out. Okay, so it didn't do the Mjolnir. He did the AC, rushed AC first. The AC making it even easier to hit these towers too. There we go. Fisher's going to come in. The tracks have already started. Eclipse is going to start hitting Sheikdal, but no, it's going to hit creeps mostly. And that's 4 down for nothing. Diving in with it. Oh god, just the damage is just so intense. There's just so much damage I can't even really call. And GG called at 23 minutes. It's going to go to A. That's a very nice job. MVP. I'm going to split the MVPs for both of the hard supports, doing a fantastic job of keeping Ovia's dead, and keeping not only Ovia's alive, but themselves too. They had a lot of chances, a lot of times where their supports were really close to dead down there, but a Dazzle and a Witch Doctor in the same lane, that's really hard to kill. And that allowed an overextension and just too aggressive play from Slarknado in the bottom lane to pretty much feed pretty much feed I mean, Alchemist is 3 of these guys haven't even died. 4 of these guys haven't even died. Oh shit! 4 of these guys didn't even die. That is incredible. Great support play. Amazing job on the tracks from Civil. That track will just making this mid game spiral out of control, and Ovia's just literally clean house with everybody. Sheikdol doing a fantastic job ganking in the mid, rotating before Ember could, and just keeping control of the map. That pretty much let him dominate the entire game. So nicely done. And that's 3 for the Canadians, I think. I think they're either 2-0 or 3-0. I'll have to double check the stats, but Slarknado are going to be, I think, 1-2 now, or 0-2. But there's still plenty of time here for everybody to revise what they want to do. That's pretty much it. Anyways, I got like 4 more matches to cast, so thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.